Yo, that Draymond shit is going viral on Twitter.
Nah,
I mean, it's
that
already viral, but it's like, that's
nigga
all
snuffed
crazy.
the shit out of him.
That shit's been going on all day since it dropped this morning.
I'm telling you, that video changed the whole thing. Cause niggas was like, oh, you know.
Yeah, you can see it now.
You can see it,
How
and it's the
people
way
try
he
to
did
spin
it. Yeah, and it's the way he did it, and the fact they tried to spin it. That's how you know that shit is like fucked up. Like, while I watch them, I'm like, damn, man, that's fucked up. Cause you know why it's fucked up. Not only was Jordan Poole not really doing nothing, like you don't see what he was doing before. That's why I'm like, yo, whoever leaked that video was definitely on that nigga's side, cause they ain't show nothing else before.
Yeah, ain't show nothing else, yo.
So you don't know what caused that shit. But what's fucked up is what you do see is the way you see Draymond walk up. That's the same way you should see them little high school fights on World Star. That nigga just creep up on him,
Oh, you think your shit's bad?
mush him, like walk up on him, and be like, yo, what you gonna do? And nigga Jordan Poole pushed him, and he fucked up just by not realizing what you just did. You put your hands on somebody, you wasn't ready for the response. That's where you fucked up.
The most volatile nigga on the team.
Right?
That's where you fucked up. But niggas is not gonna look at it like us. Niggas are gonna look at it neutral. And the neutral take is that nigga look like he got bullied for a second. That's what that shit look like. It look like he got bullied. Nigga got up on him. Jordan Poole got him off him.
And that nigga took that shit right to the chin. Hold on.
Yes.
See, my whole thing is, when you push somebody,
yes,
put your goddamn hands up.
1000%
Because
right,
them
Kyzer.
niggas are coming in, son. Like, what the fuck were you gonna push a nigga and think he gonna, and laugh it off? Yo, put your goddamn hands up, fool. You about to get snuck. Like, I wouldn't even call it snuck. You got punched in the face.
But you know why, Kyzer? 1000% right until, cause look how fast Draymond did that shit.
Oh yeah, I mean,
that
hey.
was quick. That was quick.
That ain't my fault. That nigga got a lightning fast punch.
That shit was quick.
Like, you know.
So and he ain't even have no time to really assess. Like, yo, this nigga's not playing with me.
Yeah, no.
And for niggas that don't know, like for us on our side, yeah, you already know. Jordan Poole, you got fucked up. You fucked with the wrong one like that. So for the casual view, that nigga Draymond look real bad. Cause you just, hey, you know what made it real clear to me that Draymond knew he fucked up as soon as he did it? Cause he caught that nigga trying to, oh, no, don't fall though.
I think he was still whooping his ass. I think he punched him in the face and was punching him in the face even more. Like,
he grabbed the back of his head not to let him fall. Like, you know when you real hot and you get a moment of clarity in between all that shit.
Snap on that nigga. I mean, hey man.
He knew he snapped that shit off, and you know what probably fucked that up? Cause it really ain't require all that. That's what fucked him up.
I know, but
this ain't Myles Garrett and Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph deserves that shit.
And
I mean, what'd he say though?
Nobody say.
I mean, the leak shit is that he was making jokes about his pool. Cause he gonna get an extension. Cause both the niggas is up for an extension.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he was.
I don't know.
I don't know how true that is, right?
Yeah.
But
because they both well, go ahead, TyC, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we don't know if that's exactly what he said, but he was mouthing off about something. And Draymond type of nigga.
Act like that.
Draymond definitely the nigga to check you. Like, what you talking about?
See, that's the thing, dog. It's like, is it overreacting? You know, a lot of people in this day and age will call it overreacting, but where I'm from, if you run your mouth, you might get punched in it. That's just kind of the thing.
But
you know?
Kyzer, you gotta remember.
But you guys can't have it both ways.
Yeah, I know.
You can't say niggas is professionals and they got it.
Right, that's where you did it.
But if it's me, I'm gonna do it. Nah. You gotta pick one. Are you?
That's the part. That's the part I'm looking at from. This is your job. This is your job. And yeah, it happens in professional sports, but it's still your job. So it's one thing. Like, remember the Bobby Porter shit? Remember Bobby Porter shit a couple years ago?
Yeah.
They ran that nigga off the team.
Yeah. OJ Mayo too.
Right. They ran niggas off. They ran niggas off the team for this shit.
There was no video of that. They
The video, fucked him
But yeah,
up.
TMZ of all people, when TMZ gets it, you know.
Cause now it's a story. Now niggas see it, and that shit don't look good.
Yeah.
Yes, that shit don't look good for the regular niggas, regular niggas that don't see that shit every other day. Didn't see that shit growing up. That shit don't look good at all. That look like some world star shit.
Yeah, you know, niggas be like, oh, they're so violent, they're hyper violent, like, oh.
And that's exactly how they described it, Caez. It's like he violently punched him.
Oh, come on, like, where have y'all niggas been? But like, is this the same country that dropped 2 motherfucking on another fucking country? Are you serious?
And it's also the same country that don't want to see no big 6'7", 260-pound black man move like a cat.
But the same country that won't give niggas free healthcare, and the same country that like come on, y'all niggas. This is where we live. It's the Wild West out here.
We will always be walking contradictions.
It's the Wild West out here, dog.
But you cannot see no 6'7", 260-pound, $200 million black man moving like a cat.
Nigga, UFC is one of the most popular sports to date at this time, and you telling me, and you wondering why niggas is violent?
And they signed up for that, and they call that violent. You gotta look at the context.
You subscribe to that shit, son. You got a subscription to the motherfucker, yo. Y'all love watching people get punched in the face.
Jordan Poole was a clearly smaller. Jordan Poole is a clearly smaller.
That nigga Draymond alone. Let him go on.
That's aggressive dude in the video though. The video fucked it up. And the video fucks it up for them more than anything. Because what's going to happen?
It wasn't a big deal, and now if you don't suspend this nigga, what kind of shit are you on?
Or even without that,
hate to fight.
Even without that is the problem. That is the problem. You're not in the cage. You're not in the cage signed up for it. But the problem, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always context. But the problem with them is that they whatever you could, like, niggas fighting could squash some shit. Like you could snuff your boy.
Of course,
and squash some shit. As soon as this video came out and niggas could see and talk about you, it was rap. It was a rap. Now niggas laughing at you. Now niggas talking shit about you. Now niggas telling you shit, texting you shit, waking you up with shit. Are you gonna let the nigga do that to you?
Yeah, you gonna, man. I wouldn't take that. You know how smooth it is. I wouldn't take that.
All that shit going on.
Like Gilbert Arenas, and you know, and when you couple that with young niggas being sensitive,
no, they fucked that all up.
100,000 people telling you every day. Now going forward that you soft.
Without the video, they were good. Now,
and your NBA season about to begin, and like niggas is not backing down from this nigga. If
and you know niggas slipped that bill to that nigga, that might be another team. That might be the Lakers. Like, yo, leak that shit, yo. Come on.
Damn, son.
Yeah, nah.
Set up.
Real shit. Competitive advantage, nigga. Hell yeah.
Yo, take the video. I'm gonna go over there and say some funny shit to him.
Alright, 2 leaks. Because one, the story came out. The story don't even come out half the time. You don't even hear about this shit.
Yeah, right.
So one, the story came out. Then niggas had that press conference and tried to squash all the reports.
They tried to say, nah, it wasn't like that. It was you know, it happens.
Same niggas like, oh, word? Press the button. Boom. Now you got video, HD.
It's the Ray Rice shit, but just, you know, not as.
Oh, this is
Nigga said, yeah, Ray Rice got into it with his fiance in the elevator, and you thinking,
and you remember so Ray Rice to his fiance? Remember, he snapped.
And you saw that video and saw it get. Niggas was like, oh no, he can't play.
God damn,
he can't play.
She said he's really small. She said she taking. That's what she said, because that's the only way some bitch gets slapped like that.
She
said something out of place, son. Yup, she said something.
That nigga was crazy. Over after that.
Because niggas be knowing the contracts on the line when they raise their fists. They just don't care.
She's probably like, you like to take.
Niggas press that button. Niggas press that button. That little, that same button I had when fucking I deleted my Grand Theft Auto character.
Oh. The anger to the front of the face. And this ain't even a full day, Caez. This has only been about 7 hours, maybe? 7 to 9 hours, maybe?
Nah. You know what I noticed that was real telling? And it's only because they on the road trying to do something positive. Steven ain't talk about this shit.
Oh, in Orlando.
Because Draymond's his man, and they trying to do something positive. But trust me, everybody, and I watched that video too after I was on the, they all said the same shit. That video fucked the game up. And Jalen Rose, I think, had the best take on it. Because he's like, I know these boys. I know both of them. That shit fucked it up.
I believe it.
That video fucked
because
it up.
You can't, because even, like you said, once the video comes out, you can't mend certain things.
Nah,
you can squash it.
That you can't get
exactly.
past.
You can't get that back.
That.
You can squash it if only me and you know about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might not fuck with you all season, in some different ways. It might be different, but now it's like.
Oh, there's a PlayStation reward for this 2K tournament?
Oh, you in there? That shit came up for me this morning. They said thank you for playing a campaign, and I was like, I ain't playing a campaign.
Lady, I might have to cancel on you again.
You can't do it twice.
I can't do it twice.
Yeah, Thursday. You should have saved
that Christmas gift is gonna have to be crazy, bro.
I should have did the Thursday. No, I did. I did. I put on some points too. So she was real mad if I fucking sent her some flowers.
There we go.
I was like, oh. Let me do this. Let me mix a little salt, a little sweet with the salt. I ain't gonna just be all the way bad. Oh, No Man's Sky put a little new game mode in there, a little relaxation mode. I'm about to start that bitch.
Nomansky? Damn. The Nomansky. It's been a minute.
Yes. You know, this was a good game just to be chill.
No, you guys is on it heavy.
I really want somebody to get a VR headset to play this fucking Pro Era though.
Hold on, let me hit this ball. I'm gonna be right back.
I really want somebody to play this Pro Era though.
Boom! You just rocked that nigga.
You see that shit? Like, nah, that's a wrap. You rocked him. That's not. Oh, that's a little tap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just think how all the niggas be fighting in the game. Like, they don't really be fighting.
Yeah.
That was a straight slug. That was a straight, like, yo, we outside of nobody. Like, nobody know me, nobody know you. I'm just fighting you. That was a slug. I'm telling you, he caught the back of that nigga's head because he didn't want that nigga to crumple, son. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself, son. Because that nigga was about to be done.
I don't know, man. You know, this is ball. And, you know, dudes be saying shit, you know, temperature's gonna flare. People gonna get mad and shit, but come on. You know, hopefully they don't throw the book at this dude, but they probably will, cause you know they don't like black folks, so.
You can't see a black man moving that quick, bro.
Right? Nope. That's the shit they scared of. They're like, that's the shit they scared of. The power and the might that he hit that dude with. They were like, yeah.
You cannot see a big ass. You pretty much seen a gigantic black man move fast as fuck and knock this nigga the fuck out.
Like,
yo, when you guys watch that Redeem Team, Chip, you gonna come away and be like, damn, this nigga Kobe's the goddamn truth, and you go also be like, damn, this nigga Melo is my nigga. He's just a very likable guy.
Yeah, where am I to watch that?
I feel like they kind of made that for Kobe, so niggas could see him.
They definitely gave Kobe the nod in the movie. You'll see. You gonna be like, oh yeah, this was made for this nigga to.
I just know what this nigga was like. Don't worry about that other shit earlier in his career. That's who this nigga became.
Yo, you remember when the Nuggets had that big ass brawl in Madison Square Garden when Melo had rocked that one nigga?
And then
Marty Collins.
And they fucking ran. Nah, but I like how he ran though.
He back.
Oh, what you gonna do? You got the whole team running that dude.
Yeah, his back pedal was straight cornerback.
Nah, it was just like punch. Okay, alright, boom, boom. Like, you feel me?
Nah, the whole team tried to get this nigga. He was like, nope.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga like he was about to kill Melo. I ain't even gonna lie.
Cause he dropped that nigga for real.
Nah. What's been killing me is you know, these football players all weighing in. You niggas is football players, bro. It don't take nothing for you to swing on a teammate, cause all the football players who saw that shit, exactly.
The whole line.
Them football players saw that shit, and they said, man, they thought about the nigga on the team or niggas that they don't like, and they was like, man, I would love to just catch this nigga just like this.
With no helmet.
No helmet, just standing there. All that shit he be talking, I would love to catch this safety one like this, nigga.
That's what happened to, what's his name on the 49ers? I think, was it Brandon Ayuk dropped for one or some shit? Somebody talking hella shit? Yeah, in the preseason.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
The defensive captain, that's wild.
One of them niggas dropped the other.
Yeah. But nothing was funnier than OJ Mayo getting punched over that fucking card game. My God, man. Them niggas was not playing, boy.
So niggas just be getting beat up in sports. Nah, remember when Kevin Garnett said that Honey Nut Cheerio shit to Melo? And he had to wait for him outside by the bus?
Melo was waiting for him, yeah.
Outside by the bus, like, yeah, nah.
Man, if y'all niggas, if you push dude, just put your hands up after this, because now y'all gonna be fighting.
Nah, that's what Jordan
initiated
really
contact.
You touched somebody.
Absolutely.
You already know what time it is.
You initiated contact.
You touched the right one.
This nigga not gonna come over here and try and fuck you up.
But Caez, when you brought up the contract extension, right? I would say they've already made their statement, because his extension was in August, the Warriors, for Draymond, and they didn't extend this nigga. So you might already have the feeling that they already are, you know what I'm saying?
How much you really worth? I mean,
Right.
this shit, I was done.
So now, I mean, you know, Poole don't have his contract yet. Obviously, he's set to get one, but Draymond has been on a max contract for several years. So I don't know if he really has animosity towards him, knowing that his money's most likely, his next extension most likely will go to him. But it definitely, you know, I ain't gonna rule it out completely.
Jordan Poole better not get no crazy.
But cause he ain't that yet. Cause I've seen him against someone not Ja Morant. It's not all that good, bro. Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown was not having his shit.
Nope.
They was routinely deading his shit, just picking him off. Every time he went to the left, they wasn't going for that. It was trouble, man. So yeah, he could shoot some threes, and that's great. We ain't taking nothing from him, but he needs to develop just a little bit more before you can. You know, if you give him $100 million, it is what it is. I ain't gonna say he don't deserve it, but he definitely needs to develop a little bit more.
This nigga.
I kind of blame.
Draymond was
like,
hoping for a max.
I kinda,
A max, but
I don't even know.
you know what I mean?
I blame somebody though. I feel like as a team,
It's Draymond's fault.
not even the fight, because truth be told, like that shit actually happens for real. Like teammates like square up, like you know they
you gotta have a
squabble.
good reason.
But even on top of that, so but I mean yeah you do. But I mean I don't know. I see niggas fight in the locker room all the time too.
Teammates square up, but teammates don't do a false count anywhere.
You gonna see a fight in the locker room. You're gonna see a fight. You're gonna see that. But it's just like, but not even like the fight. I'm not mad at the fight, because Jordan Poole probably said some wild shit.
Mad at the fight.
He probably said some wild shit. But yeah, exactly. The fact that it came out, like, son, who put this out? Like, you feel me?
And this is the second time. Oh, go ahead, Kev. Go ahead.
Oh no, I feel like as like a Warriors franchise, who's ever in charge of like video production and recording practice, like son, the whole squad is fired now. Everybody.
No, that's a camera phone.
It may not be them.
That's a camera phone. You can see it from there.
That's just
that's a
somebody.
camera phone.
But why do we have cameras out during practice? Like that nigga gotta go.
Because it's not illegal. As long as you don't tape the actual practice or drills, then you ain't got nothing to worry about.
And who knows? Whoever recorded that might already peep where it was going.
But you know what? I do agree. It's not illegal.
Because the assistant, you seen the white dude, he knew of something.
He was clocking it. Yeah, you seen him. He was clocking it.
He was like, nah, they've been at this for longer than this week, so we might have to.
Yeah, he's looking at them niggas like, what y'all talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Which is the reason why, like, Jordan Poole probably been saying wild shit for the longest, though. You feel me? Like, the punch is probably...
Reports don't come from nowhere. Like, even the shit that might not be accurate, like, when they said
it's
that nigga
in the
was
ballpark at the very least.
Like,
usually.
Man, niggas ain't say that for no reason. That might be somebody's opinion, but...
Nah, forcefully struck was dead on, nigga. What the fuck? The first thing I read was he forcefully struck that nigga, and today he forcefully struck that nigga. All right, they tried to come out and say, "Oh, Jordan Poole was talking spicy."
He wasn't hurt.
You have Draymond Green on your team. What the fuck are you talking about? What Jordan Poole said, and you have Draymond on your team who has won you chips, but has cost you at least one, and nearly cost you another.
It's like Draymond cost you a Kevin Durant relationship. Draymond been doing this. The Draymond temper been doing this. That's why I'm like, nah, this might have fucked that
fire,
up.
Playboy.
Yeah,
playing with fire.
You might have fucked yourself.
You
up.
always playing with fire, but you really playing with fire.
You only a max contract to the Warriors. Nobody in the league.
Yeah, nobody else wants you. Nobody really wants you.
Nobody wants you like that.
Nobody really wants you.
Not for $100 million. Not for no 25 million.
Yeah, I've been thinking that for the longest too. Like you gonna shine on the Warriors, but you ain't gonna shine nowhere else. Like, you know.
Or even niggas gonna buy that whole he's an intangible part of the team shit. No, that's not gonna fly somewhere.
Not unless you play with Dame.
Not unless you play with Dame. Let's go with Duff for friends.
You gotta play with somebody that gonna do exactly what Steph do, and that's Dame, or to a lesser extent Trey. But Trey don't even play like that anymore. He be passing the ball now.
And he got married there, so that's
I would have been treating these shits like comedy shows now. Like, ain't no phones inside this bitch at all.
Nah, Draymond
it's gonna be like that for a while. It might be like that for a while until they.
That's why I think it's a family member.
The Celtics and the Warriors both had leaks over the past month of shit that niggas did not need to know about, or wasn't really all that pertinent. But they were still wrong for putting themselves in that position, you know. So what does that say?
That nigga fought with somebody.
He was fucking around, and he shouldn't, you know.
He fucked that.
Listen, if you have an open relationship with Nia Long, which we don't really even care about like that anyway, that's one thing. But if you touching the higher ups' wives and you ain't supposed to be doing that, like, come on, bro.
You fucked that up.
Come on,
you could fuck your whole career up just by doing that.
And you know what? You know what probably happened? She lies to you and say, "Oh, I got one too." No, you don't. No, you don't. Not with this nigga.
Like, you just got here, nigga. Hey,
like Matt Barnes said, there's plenty of other women out here to entertain that don't work for the team.
And probably
he's in the NBA. The NBA is a professional smash women on groupies type of touring template.
Right. You can pull up to the, your old ass could pull up to the club and say you played there 15, 20 years ago and get the same pussy, right?
You played.
I ain't win a championship, but I got close. All right, good enough for me.
As soon as some girls knew you was engaged to Neil,
I think he did win a championship.
They was coming.
Who, Matt Barnes? Oh, he probably did.
No, Ime Udoka.
Yeah.
The coach.
He might have. But look, he's an engaged man, so you know women are smashing based off of that. You're a young black head coach who just got to the finals, so your visibility's through the roof. You could have did this anywhere else, son, or with any other chick.
You did it with this nigga wife, whoever.
There's bad bitches.
You did this
shit. And the rumor was it's like Danny Ainge's son, wife, or some shit.
Cause I don't know why they don't just drop the name. Cause you can't say, "Oh, I don't like that my women's staff got harassed," but you're not gonna drop the name.
It's because of whose wife it is. That's why. It's whose wife it is.
Hey man, drop that shit. So who is she?
But that nigga gonna be embarrassed.
He's already embarrassed. He's the head coach that just went to the finals, can't coach his team for a year because he was getting some pussy. That's embarrassing enough. Is it not?
Niggas can't even fucking.
Oh, they saying it's this Kathleen Nimmo Lynch chick.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Some. She got personal ties to Danny Ainge.
Ain't that nigga in Utah?
No, man. From Utah, cause she a Mormon. That must be one of his like 6 wives. Street Fighter 6 got a character creator and niggas are making weird shit.
I believe it. I did see that. I don't know if I want to play Street Fighter anymore.
I like the character creator option to it.
Damn, son, I wish Twitter was around for that Malice at the Palace.
Oh man. No, I'm nuts, niggas would have went.
Nah. I don't know. I agree with Ron Artest and Jermaine O'Neal, all them niggas. I'm fucking a fan of too. That nigga threw so
Nah, that nigga threw the beard.
Oh yeah, you feel me? He threw some shit. He threw some shit. You feel me?
My
Like
man
nah.
he was just trying to cool off and then gonna do this shit. Like,
I feel like for Ron Artest, like you feel me, he was calm. You know, he's laying down, he's chilling. Cause Ron Artest gonna break your shit up too. You know what I mean? Like
Niggas got jokes, bro. Nah, every time I watch this shit, I'm just like, damn, this shit look foul. This nigga ain't had to do that hit to him like that. You already know what they said. It's just like, damn, he walk up on him. Like, it's just the way he did it. It's the way he did it. It's the way he did it.
Listen, bro, let's keep it a buck. Unless he said, yo, I nutted in Hazel's mouth, nigga. Suck my dick. Ain't no reason for him to wild out on this nigga. Like
Dang, nah, come on, nah, that was some world star shit. This nigga just left this nigga.
I just feel like Jordan Poole should like knew what was about to happen. You feel me?
Hell no.
But I feel like he
that
should
nigga
have.
didn't even look at him.
And
That nigga didn't even look at him.
and not to make it geographical, but it's just like, damn, son, where are you from?
He from Milwaukee and not from Michigan, where from DRAYMOND from.
Saginaw.
But that's the point. I'm glad you said that, Kev, because that's exactly DRAYMOND's problem. You not there no more.
Yeah.
The niggas on the court down the block fight like that. You're not supposed to do that. You fight like because you like when they say fights happen in practice, it's because you chirping and you competitive.
You swinging and you hit air, nigga. You ain't gonna hit nobody.
Or it's because
I push you,
really,
you push me.
Yeah,
we
you
separate.
really going. Yeah, like you
Or
really
I tap
going.
you to the
like,
ground. You punch this nigga like he was bothering you at the bar. Like he disrespected you at the bar type shit.
That's
like,
where he fucked
with
up.
the intention to fuck some shit up.
And you slept that nigga too. You ain't just jab that nigga. No, you snap one off real quick. Like you ain't even do all that. That's why I'm telling you, when he caught him, that's where he knew he fucked up. Cause if you really ain't give a fuck, you wouldn't even call him.
Just follow through and you walk
You would have been
just stand over him or something. You know?
No. He snapped that shit off and was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he did hit him
kind
like
of like in hockey. Well, hockey, when you knock the nigga out, you still protect the back of his head so he don't hit the ice. So he kind of did some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, cause you about to hit the side of the wall here. And
He's about to do all that and fold up. Yeah, he's like, I caught this nigga. Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna play. So no. But yeah, I did hit you though. I did mean to do that.
Oh man.
I said the same shit though, Caez. But then I said, but that's when I made the Myles Garrett thing, and I was like, cause are these the same thing or are they not? But nah, I don't know.
Nah, they not.
They not. Cause Mason Rudolph deserved that shit. He did that shit twice.
Yeah. And also, football kind of a more violent experience anyway. So you got a little different head on your shoulders.
Them niggas got CTE. They not even thinking
straight.
Like
I'm in the middle of a fight. I done fought through all these linemen. He gonna say some bullshit?
Yeah. The linemen came to save you, and they came to save you. That's why they're there. They are literally there to save you. And you said, nah, fuck the safety. I'm gonna come get this nigga. Nah, come get hit upside your head, nigga. That's how you know he didn't grow up in a black household. Cause your ass saying listen, and then you get hit. That's how it goes. Your ass saying listen.
He deserved that shit. You walked your ass right back into that shit. This nigga Jordan Poole did not know that was about to happen.
Well,
2 seconds after he
I'm
put
only
his
asking
hand
because
on
I
the
don't
nigga.
know. What does CT?
Look, this is the comment right here. Draymond folded that nigga, then caught him and consoled him all in 3 seconds.
It's a form of brain. It's a form of brain damage, tissue damage as a result of concussions. So
watch the movie Concussion with Will Smith, and that shit will break all that shit down and be a good ass movie.
I only asking because I really didn't know.
Rough.
Oh, so that's pretty much for like what wrestlers be catching pretty much, right?
Yeah, that's the shit they were trying to say Chris Benoit had.
Probably.
Yeah, cause that nigga Chris Benoit used to headbutt everybody off that shit.
Every time a player takes hits to the head, they have a
little
chance of
more.
getting CTE.
Junior Seau, the Kansas, Javon Belcher, all them niggas had that shit. Yeah, killed his girl in the parking lot. It was crazy. Crazy. That's why, like Sam said, when them niggas got the neurosurgeon on the sideline now, like, y'all niggas
That-
is really
yeah.
trying.
You really
trying to
conceded
look
that
good.
concussion was right. That's what it was. Because NFL buried concussion. They did not endorse that movie. They wanted nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with it.
They didn't want that shit out.
You just proving the point. Cause that the whole point of the movie. Kev was one doctor was telling them like, nah, these niggas gonna have.
These guys are actively killing themselves by playing this sport.
And they say a football hit like a real football hit like being in a car crash, and you do that
Every
shit
time.
every fucking week.
Every time.
Wait, that's how it feels every time you get hit?
That's the equivalent of
Every
being in a
time.
car crash. That's the equivalent. So when you see them niggas get crunched, that's like being in the car crash.
Oh, he's just
Even
laying
those,
there like, fuck.
even those accidental, those friendly helmet to helmets, like
Yep, where niggas
Still
just
getting
glance off each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
every hit, bro.
And as my man, what's his name said, Rob Ninkovich or whatever the fuck his name said. He said, yo, I had to walk away because I was like, I'm trying to walk when I'm 50. That's why you ever see some of these football players, some of these old heads that play dumb long, they be fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Having
So
trouble
I be
getting
seeing
down
how
steps
how
and
Kurt
shit.
Angle walk now. It's just like, damn,
Nah,
son.
Kurt Angle, a good example too. Cause Kurt Angle, like, he said like, oh, you know who's a good example?
Hulk Hogan.
You remember the nigga they
That
called
nigga
his son?
example, too. Who?
Remember the nigga they called his son? Jason Jordan.
Jason Jordan.
That nigga, him and Kurt Angle's talk about him talking to that nigga because he works in the back for WWE now. He still can't use his hands right.
You know who got a fucked up walk? The Undertaker. Cause he just dropping
All
his
them
knees
niggas.
every time with that tombstone.
yeah.
He got
All
fucked
them
up
niggas.
walk now.
Kevin Nash.
That's why I don't like when
7
niggas
feet.
say
And he
wrestling
wrestled,
is fake.
hurt.
Wrestling is choreographed. Wrestling is scripted. It's not fake. It's
Them
planned.
niggas ain't took no. They ain't been Irish whipped up against the ropes. That's
Right.
what that problem is. They don't even know that shit hurts.
Always remember that nigga
All them
Enzo
fucking
almost
ropes,
knocking himself the fuck out when
could
he hit
kill
that
you for
rope.
real. Them ropes could
Nah,
fucking kill you,
but
son.
Enzo almost knocked himself the fuck out when he hit that rope. That shit looked crazy. He took that shit wrong. Oh, he thought it was a wrap. That was worse than he slammed my feet. I'm about to watch that shit.
Remember Rey Mysterio had
man.
wrestled that one dude and he had passed away hitting them ropes? for
Oh,
that
they say he caught a
619?
concussion. Look at that. Bang. Nah. Yo, look up Enzo Amore concussion. This nigga knocked himself the fuck out, son. That nigga went limp on the floor when he hit that rope, son. That nigga eyes open and the whole nine kept. Nah, you gotta see this shit. That nigga out. Bang. Nah, he. Oh shit! It's only funny because you know he's alright now.
So
That
I wouldn't-
nigga.
Yo, I
That
wouldn't-
nigga look like Tua.
Fuck
That
it.
nigga look like Tua right there, yo.
Oh damn, not the Tua flashbacks.
Nah, that nigga sleep. I'm about to put this.
That's
shit in the
easier to
thing.
watch now that I know what happened. Because first I thought a nigga fell on his hands and all his fingers was broken. And I was like, I can't look at that.
They
and
just
then
need-
once they said he
show
had a
that
seizure,
shit.
I was like, oh, this even worse. And then so now
Ice
I'm kinda
diagnosed that clinically like nothing. That shit was crazy. That's how I know them niggas is liars. Cause that nigga Ice looked at shit like, no, this what happened.
Nah, I can't believe in 2022, niggas watched this nigga get up and fall down and said, yeah, his back was hurt. What? Yo, who are you
That's why
talking
that
to
nigga
like
got
that?
fired. That nigga got fired one time.
Who are you talking to like that? That's a back injury?
Watch that, Kev. I just put it in Signal. Watch that. I don't know if you ever saw that, but watch that. That's what them ropes feel like.
I know the ropes.
Yeah, I need to see this shit too. This was this a dark
Oh,
match? This was on Raw?
Shit.
This was on a pay-per-view, like the intro match.
Oh, this dickhead. That's why he ain't here.
Damn,
Right,
son.
knock
And,
himself right the
and
fuck
imagine
out.
us just sitting there in the
Oh,
crowd watching
shit.
Raw. Imagine us just sitting there in the
Oh.
crowd watching Raw and we see some shit like that.
Oh.
Like, you feel me?
That
Like,
nigga,
Yo,
sleep.
look at his face.
That nigga sleep.
Oh,
He don't know where the fuck he at.
damn. God, nah, that shit just guillotined that nigga.
You know what's killing me?
Oh.
You see his arms?
Yo,
Oh, nah, that shit was
yo.
funny. That
Look,
nigga
they ain't know
knocked
what to
himself
do. They was like,
Nah,
damn,
his
bro.
man really walked over like, hey, you good?
Damn, bro.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my nigga
That nigga
Biggie.
out.
Man, I ain't need to see him.
Nah, Big E's like one of the saddest things in the world.
Do it like that?
Right.
Man?
You know what's
Just
crazy?
follow.
I never actually saw his injury happen. I
Nah,
never
you
actually
don't
saw
watch
that.
that. You don't watch that. You don't watch that.
Yo, the top rope high, the middle rope hide this nigga, and then the bottom rope load this
Caught
nigga.
him.
And he
Yeah,
was out,
it was a wrap.
nigga.
He hit both them
God
shits and it was
damn.
done. They didn't know what the fuck to do, son. The niggas is like,
So
nah,
how-
they
so
put
how-
that.
So how did the match finish, Caez?
I was
Did they
actually
just-
trying to remember.
Did they just?
I don't remember how that match finished. I don't. I can't remember that shit.
Big Cass just finished the match.
Yo, you remember
that's
when
what
Brock
happened?
Lesnar did that fucking that shooting star shit against Kurt Angle at WrestleMania?
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
Oh, and
damn.
broke his shit.
Oh yeah,
He
my
didn't
man was
even
gone
break
for
his
like
shit, but he
2
came
minutes.
close to. He came close.
He tried to grab that nigga like, I ain't miss you. Get the fuck
Right,
out of
He was
here.
gone
Yeah,
for
nah,
a second.
I got you
like,
with my pinky.
nah, I hit you. That landed. I hit you. It was like no, no, you did
No,
not.
he did it.
Dropped your forehead straight.
My man Brock said, I forgot
Nah,
where I
the
was.
Enzo
Could you
shit.
imagine that, nigga? You at WrestleMania and you forgot. You like, huh? What?
That nigga
Yeah,
landed
he
on
said he
his
said he don't
shit.
even remember how that shit ended.
But
Like,
that's
he didn't
how,
remember.
that's what they said about Big E too. That's how cock Diesel fucking Rock was. You land on your fucking head and
And
not
you just,
like.
Your
you
neck
still walk
muscles
that
just-
off because
Right,
you're
your
just
neck
you.
muscles
Oh,
just
Stephen A.
fucking-
Smith did talk about the video.
He said, oh, well, okay. But when? On SportsCenter? It wasn't on First Take, was it?
It's a quick take.
Oh.
Oh, maybe
Oh,
this
but-
is yesterday.
Well, if he says it's much to do about nothing, then yeah.
Jordan Poole's talking a little smack, got to him. Draymond Green, you know, he reacted, and he damn near knocked him out, okay?
Nah, he knocked his ass out. It did not damn near.
Yeah, but Stephen A. said that before the video came out.
Oh.
No, this sound like today though. This sound like today. I think the video came out first thing in the morning. Oh, he might have not seen it yet.
There's
But
no
damn.
damn near. That boy
Nah,
hit that boy.
that whew. Yeah,
That
no,
boy
he
hit
did.
that boy.
He did.
Something crazy.
Hey, that's how you know. They try to say, oh, he
Well,
wasn't
hold on.
hurt.
Was he
He
in
wasn't
studio?
hurt.
Because today he was at Orlando around
Nah,
the live crowd.
no, it sounded like people in the background. That's why it sounded like it's today in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
They didn't show him, but you can hear people in the background like a crowd.
All
But he
right,
might
yeah,
not
so
seen
then
the
that
shit
was-
still.
Yeah. Well, either way, you know he saw that shit before anyone.
Pool folded like Woody in Toy Story.
Good
Niggas
Yeah.
No,
are
get down.
crazy.
Get down.
Holy
Niggas are
shit.
crazy with these takes, bro.
Like that?
But this is the part that's gonna be hard for Poole. These
Nah,
jokes are
this
never
is
going to stop.
Never
bro.
gonna stop,
They're
bro.
never going to stop unless you fold this nigga up.
Imagine that nigga go to the club and niggas try that nigga. Like, no, it's never be the same, son.
None's
Oh,
ever
he a
gonna
lick
say
now. He
that,
can't even
man.
wear jewelry outside.
Yeah, nah, you finished.
Never
bro.
be the same, son. Never be the same.
You
That
finished.
nigga folded you up on national television.
Never work in this town
Yo,
again.
Shake, you remember when we was talking about how Undertaker,
Oh, this
like,
nigga
his
Enzo
knees is all
killed
messed up
himself
now
hitting
because all
the
these
rope.
tombstones he's been doing for years?
100%, bro.
Can't even walk now.
100%.
Big Cass
Don't
finished the
forget,
match
it's
by
not just
himself,
him, though.
Shake.
You're also carrying somebody else's weight, another 200, 300-pound motherfucker while you hit the ground.
And you gotta make sure
That's
like
like
you don't drop them too hard.
Right? So you're taking all the weight on your knees, bro.
That's
His
wild,
knees
bro.
are just...
This shit, dog. Niggas don't care about the wild card games, even though there's a major collapse.
Nope.
Son,
Just
there was
the
some,
Everybody's
Draymond.
talking about this Draymond sleeping this
Quavo
nigga.
take off, drop this shit. Yeah, that was cool. But did you see Draymond knock this niggas out?
No, wipe that sweetie shit right under the rug. Like, oh, that's
You know? Damn.
so there was times when Undertaker used to just jump with it too. Jump with the tombstone.
Yo, that shit
Yeah,
is
no, that
funny.
shit hurt.
And he was out of action for over 3 weeks. I remember that now.
Bozo.
Crazy how Shane McMahon and Jeff Hardy can still walk. They be wildin'.
Well, not straight. That boy Jeff said it's hard to get out of bed.
No,
Or it
it
takes
looks
him a while
like
to
it
get out of
hurts
bed.
Jeff to walk. Never mind, son. That shit looks like it
That's
hurts him
why
to walk.
I hate when niggas say wrestling's fake. No, it's planned.
They don't pirouette out of bed, that's for sure.
No, that dude ain't doing anything out of bed.
Nah,
son.
them
But
boys,
laying
at
there
least we
for a
watched
second.
though. We watched them niggas die for our fucking
Entertainment.
sins or entertainment. So, you know,
I'm
it
about
wasn't for naught.
to put Shake on the Summer Jam screen right now.
Niggas had a TLC What was
I'm
it?
so
Triple
tired
threat
for your
tornado
bullshit.
tag
Well, I'm still gonna beat your ass like this.
on a regular Thursday night SmackDown. That shit was crazy, bro.
You not gonna do shit.
Son, them SmackDowns
not,
used to be
but-
fucking fire. Son, how you have The Rock versus Kurt
Wow.
Angle as a second match? That's not even the main event of the night.
This
This is
nigga
like match
Ye
number two.
really did this fucking Tucker Carlson shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
Oh,
he
nah,
went.
he-
He went ham, son. He
Nah,
was
he-
talking
he-
about a range of topics.
No, you Kanye. No shade.
Jesus.
now.
Oh, Meek Mill. I mean, he been that. I ain't really listen to this shit. No, I've never agreed with Meek Mill like this in my life. Crazy and lame. That's right. You lame motherfucker. Used to listen to you all the fucking time, yo. Now, fuck you.
Yeah,
I
nah,
didn't
that
know he
makes
said
sense.
anything. Meek Mizzy.
Oh, what'd Meek say?
I'm
Co-sign
gonna
him?
read it. No, he got his nigga ass. I used to listen to Ye every
Oh.
night in jail for motivation on God and
Don't
came
kill
home,
him.
watched some shit on my name and ran like nothing. I ain't say nothing. But I been knew you was on the nerd trying to shit on street niggas. You just said it to Boosie. It hurts my heart to even know some of y'all is crazy and lame. I don't need no verses from no niggas because I've been hot since 13. Don't invite me to none of them weird ass parties with bro. I go off person, not fame for money. Speaking from a nigga that been buying support Ye since he came out. From what you be doing for fame, driving you crazy. Cause all you came to me niggas know I'm vocalist like you hate your own people. You ain't even post. I don't know these ads album after all that work he did for you, and he look up to you. And you made sure you said, "Damn, this shit came up." Made sure you said Jack Harlow was the hottest in Kentucky, overlooked EST and Vory. Yeah, no, that nigga, yeah, a fucking clown. He been a clown before that shit. As soon as he wore that hat, he was a fucking clown. But now you a full blown fucking clown.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was some
As soon as he wore that hat, I wasn't fucking with him.
Yep. I've been trying to say this shit for a while, man. That nigga lost his goddamn mind.
Crazy. Damn, good morning football getting in Russell Wilson ass. I told you niggas tell them fucking go get him speeches.
Yeah, but did you hear what Kyle Brandt said, dog? Why my man's taking somewhere he had to go? He didn't go. He didn't say nothing crazy all over the top, but he said, "Is that the shit?"
Yeah.
All right. So his first minute is legit. His next minute just got a little wow.
Damn.
Okay? Because Gino makes that play 10 times out of 10.
Damn.
And then afterwards, you know, they got a 4th and 1, they want to go for
Nah,
it.
KJ Hamler was so fucking mad.
That is on national television.
Nigga, did you hear Richard Sherman yesterday? The best player on the field
Yes.
last night?
I think Russell Wilson is
He was the best part of the whole game.
personalities we have in this league. I think Russell
Yes.
Wilson is a poser.
That Broncos County's let score. I was just crying laughing, dog.
Well, that's the same thing I said about this nigga. Niggas tired of that rah-rah. Go get him. Give it 110%, guys. Niggas don't want to hear that shit no more.
You did say that.
Niggas don't want to hear that shit.
But nah, my man Kyle Brandt was mad. He didn't say hi to him at wherever function they was at. That shit was funny to me. He was like, him and Sierra think they're Jay-Z and Beyonce, and they're not.
They do. They do. And they're not. That's fucked up. Nigga, nigga stupid.
I was like, damn,
Niggas
Kyle.
trying to get on his Overwatch too, cause it's free.
But he has looked like trash. That shit is something.
Nah, that nigga.
The
That
throws he
KJ
was missing?
Hamler shit. He had two
Yeah,
shots
you
to hit
can't.
him.
It's not
He had-
forgivable. You can't
No,
forgive that.
you can't. No,
The hell
cause he had two chances to hit him. You can hit him for the first down, and you can hit him for the touchdown. That nigga ran that route hard as hell.
Aaron Rodgers don't even show his receivers up like that. The way this nigga was mad
From
at
what
us.
I seen, that boy was wide open.
And Aaron Rodgers
That
can get
nigga-
mad at a nigga for fucking some shit up. That was
Nah, KJ was like, "Fuck this nigga!" He
that
meant
nigga damn near
shit,
destroyed
boy.
the helmet. Like, bro, you know you need this helmet for the rest of the
Oh,
season.
man.
You know they
That
gonna make you
nigga
pay for
was-
another
Another
one.
one's on.
That
They gonna
nigga
make him
tried
pay
to
for that
kill
shit,
this
dog.
nigga.
They be making them niggas hold their jerseys down all season long, all that shit.
That's crazy.
That's
that
crazy
money
for
making.
real, son. What happens
All
if
that
you get
money
ripped?
you
What the
making.
fuck?
All that money.
You telling me the league ain't giving these motherfuckers their own jersey game after game?
Niggas get
Not
new
for
jerseys.
free. Not for
Niggas
free.
get, that's crazy, because niggas get new
Son.
jerseys in the NBA every game.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
so what? You just wearing a dirty jersey from last week? If your jersey
They
cool?
watch that shit.
Oh, nigga, you gonna watch that shit. You know what time it is. You want a game check, right? Because you gotta follow uniform protocols, too.
That's why
better watch
Jalen be
that
getting
shit.
fined. Jalen be getting fined.
Yep.
He's like, it's fine, man.
And all the players complain about uniform shit when they get fined.
Cause the shit is stupid.
Because they be
worried
on
about
them
my
for that.
socks.
They be on it for that.
fucking
Yep, we
socks.
don't like the socks. We don't like the cleats. Yeah, you were missing a pin on this jersey.
Like, this shit crazy.
Like, nah, bro. No, bro.
This shit is crazy. Niggas worried about
15
your
racks,
socks,
bruh.
bro.
For a jersey.
For a fucking jersey.
Yeah, you got 6 days. Make it happen.
Nah, niggas really fucked me up though. What this shit? This nigga KJ Ham was really fucking open.
No,
He
that
was
shit was
wide
funny.
open for the Slantonio. My man
That
just wants
shit
his Slantonio.
Crazy.
Son, the simplest pass you can really kind of make.
Crazy, son. Hey, you know what? He looked like the main read on that shit. Honestly.
I mean, he really was because he was wide open. There was no other.
Like, that nigga was running that shit hard. Like, this is my moment.
This is all me right here.
You know?
This is me.
As bad as this night has been, we can
This is about
move
my
forward
moment.
on this play.
You know what I'm saying?
And this nigga missed that shit.
Nah, son, Russ is.
Broncos
Let
Cowboys.
Overwatch 2's Carico
Let's score.
cosmetics take 5 years to unlock without microtransactions. God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think oh no, somebody at work said this shit to the chef. I feel that. Niggas gotta start asking these devs, yo, let me see you play this shit.
Oh,
Let me see you unlock this
nah,
motherfucker.
me and Kyzer have been out on the nigga who fucked up Final Fantasy on that shit. What game was he playing, Kyzer? You remember, if you're here? I forget which Final Fantasy it was, but oh, go ahead.
That was the first one.
That nigga looked like shit. That nigga died and shit during the demo. Like, come on, bro. What is this?
Oh, who are these niggas setting these crazy
During
ass
the dome.
unlock
Bro, he's
situations,
unveiling the
like-
game and dying in it. Like, I'm supposed to respect that?
Like, you just told me with a straight face it takes 5 years to unlock everything. What? Who's what?
I'm supposed to respect
Overwatch
that?
2. So clearly you plan on making a sequel at some point. So you gonna be 4.5 years in. Overwatch 3 has been announced.
Like, y'all niggas is crazy. Shake, you ready to lose,
Hey,
bro?
you better get on it, bro.
Yeah, let me
What
finish
actually,
this
what is it?
franchise,
What the fuck takes 5 years? You getting some endgame shit?
To get some cosmetics.
Oh hell no!
That's what I'm
But when you
saying,
put it
like,
on, you gonna be that guy.
y'all niggas gotta play this shit your fucking self, cause y'all niggas wild. Like, I'm not even being real with it.
Trip.
Well, no, let me set up my entrance, cause we're gonna have to record this whole thing. I'm gonna beat your ass and stuff.
5 years, son. That's
That don't make no sense. Without buying that. That's how long it takes. I'm glad niggas started doing that out these niggas. That's how niggas feel about 2K. Yeah, my team? Oh, yo. Who made this shit? Who really out here and did this shit? You're not playing this motherfucker.
Look, you got RG3 and LaShawn McCoy going back and forth over who rushed for more yards.
Let me get my bloodline adjacent music going. Y'all come out to the Usos theme. Y'all come out to the Tribal Chief music.
Bloodline on Monday.
Bloodline tonight too.
Pay-per-view tomorrow, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, this nigga LaShawn is going ham on
Bloodline
RG3.
tomorrow.
Good lord.
Nah, that shit was mad funny in the last SmackDown when he was like, Bloodline. Every single time he saw somebody.
Pre,
They
what's
knew.
going on with these
I
Blue
was
Jays,
I was at home with my
Not looking
people.
Good, my boy.
Nah, you know what's crazy? That's pretty much how the show felt. It felt like a whole Roman Reigns concert for real. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
Nigga said, now you better not be in my locker room.
Mariners
nigga Brock
got
Lesnar
hot
definitely
in the
inside that
second half
locker
of
room.
the season, boy.
Man, drank his water.
These dudes went on like a
Breaking
15-game
news.
winning streak, got into the playoffs, and
nah,
they
the
put
nigga
up
eating
3
his
points
snacks,
in that
good
first
stuff.
3 runs in that first inning, dog. Like that shit was. That was like the game we went to when we watched them play the Blue Jays.
He got fucking killed.
right there in the first.
They got
It was like,
fucking
yeah,
killed,
this-
but I
this
had a
game's
good
over,
ass
guys.
time.
Thanks for
I had a
coming.
good ass time though.
Yes,
You feel
yes.
me? Niggas got
I had
killed.
a great time, son. I had a great time. I needed that time at that
Let me get my
time.
main
too.
event J on.
So when it comes to going to sports games, son, like you just can't really expect to win. Like you want one, but if it don't happen, like
be killing the
you
moves.
feel me?
Nah, that was my first time there. So just as soon as I walked in and saw all the big ass signs and shit, I was like, oh, this shit's great.
Yeah, nah, it's a high. It's a high for the very first time.
I was
It's a high.
like, yo, this shit is fire.
It's a high.
Then I see a
Nah,
nigga
Yankee
crack some
Stadium
shit.
nice motherfucking shit too.
Nice sunset. That shit was nice as fuck, dog.
Like I've been there a million times, so like you know that high is going for me. But I'm happy you got the high.
I still get a little bit when you walk in that motherfucker though. Like when you first walk in, you always get a little
you hear
bit.
that sound, you see the Yankee logo.
Yeah, it's loud as fuck
and
in
niggas
there.
is at bat. And
Yeah,
niggas
these
is
fine
cheering.
ass bitches out there.
Yeah.
Like damn.
Oh yeah, girls in the Yankee joints was looking crazy, dog. Crazy, son.
But then you do realize
bad
like we
bitch
kind of
shit.
all dress the same though.
No, but
It
it's
don't
alright,
matter,
cause that's a bad
bro. It
bitch.
don't
But it's
matter.
Gucci
It's
though.
alright,
Yeah,
dog.
but it's Gucci. Yeah.
Like yo, you
I
making
see
this
some
white,
fat asses,
this
I
navy
see
blue, and this gray look
Right,
spectacular.
little white skips look good. Like, oh,
Mhm.
what the hell?
Yeah, I never saw pinstripes look so nice.
You know,
Pinstripes look nice.
I'm with the shit there, boy.
Nah, I feel
You
you.
got
Nah,
the-
it's a high, son. I
you got the
feel you.
organ blazing, so you just like, okay, this is an intense moment right here.
I think going to a basketball game is a way better high. But yeah,
I
still
don't know.
gotta go
I
there,
find a basketball game more enjoyable. But I think the feeling of walking in the Yankee Stadium, I think.
yeah,
is
Yankees
better.
game. Yeah, facts.
Like that's just like you like, yo, we here. But watching the basketball game way more enjoyable.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm more likely to watch the whole game at the actual game. You feel me? Like I'm at home, I'm not watching the second quarter and the third quarter. I'm not watching that shit. I'm watching the first and the fourth. But at the actual game, I'm watching all that shit. And it flies by. You can't really be on your phone at basketball games because you're gonna look up and the game damn near over.
Possession is somewhere else.
Yeah, you got to just put
That's
your
right-
phone
that's right
away,
where
son.
hockey is. Hockey mad fast in person. You're like,
You gotta
oh,
just
shit.
put your phone away, son. Like, yo, you go
Pass,
to a Yankee
pass,
game,
one
son.
time.
Everybody has their phone out. Like, nobody's really watching the game,
yeah.
son. And that's how
No,
foul balls
they-
hit you in the face.
Cause baseball like going to the park. You might as well be in Central Park with a nice ass concession stand.
Yeah, and a big ass
Couple
screen.
cats was on live though, Kev. Cause I looked at a couple niggas' phones. That's you could just see they sitting on IG Live, Facebook Live, whatever live,
Yeah,
and they recording judges at bats or just some niggas is just recording the whole game until they get banned.
Ken was like, Ken was
Nah,
like,
Ken had me
"Hey,
dying, bro. He recorded all the at bats, and then every time he struck out, he was just like, "That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, right?
That's what this is."
It was. Did you see them motherfuckers leave?
Nah, but it was what it was all about because I didn't want to go to my seats yet. I have to watch this. I'm standing right here. Like, I'm watching this at bat. You feel me?
Don't be hating. Don't be hating.
I was like, yo, see, I ain't gonna lie, I'm standing right here. Like, I'm not going to the seats. I'm standing right here. Like, I need to see this. So he at bats, the whole game just stops. Like, we're all just watching him, son.
Everybody stop what they're doing. Like, I got my hot dog. I'm gonna wait real quick. Like, you know,
fuck the mustard, fuck the ketchup. I gotta watch this. You feel me? Nah, the funniest part is when I got the Uber Eats like while they're ready, like when I got to the concession.
I don't
These was
pick
on
up
that.
two things at once. Listen, I will find some food.
We shouldn't have taken that long to get back to the seat though.
No,
But that's only because my stupid ass. I told Ken I wanted some tea, right? But I didn't tell him that I wanted like sweet tea, so he thought I wanted hot tea. So he asked the lady up front where we could get some hot tea, and that's why we ended up going to that middle.
To the other spot that she
session
could have given
twice.
to you right there.
Yeah.
Oh, but that was cool though, cause like it's the game. You can-
situation.
But we was
Right.
walking and chatting shit, so it wasn't like.
Yeah,
But it's
that's
alright
what the
though,
game is about.
cause you can walk the stadium and like you don't really gotta watch
Yeah.
the whole game. You feel me? You can walk. the
Yeah, I
stadium.
mean the game was over anyway, bro. So it wasn't
Nah, it
like we
was.
was watching
Yeah,
niggas
that's
climb
Yeah,
back
that's
in.
also
yo,
why niggas wasn't
they
worried
should
about
just
it.
they should just
You
open
know?
Monument Park for shit like that. Like if we getting smoked, just open Monument Park. I want to go see some, Babe Ruths and all that. Cause they closed that shit as soon as the game started. You can't walk in there no more.
Nah, niggas got into that third.
What
and
are you
was like,
doing?
all right, bro,
Yeah,
let's
nigga.
get something to eat before.
Yeah, nah, yeah, word.
We're not gonna be
Nah,
hungry
them
and
niggas-
watch these niggas get
Them
their ass
niggas
whooped.
wild out, bro. That's
The craziest part, I'm thinking to myself, damn, what if Vladimir Guerrero just bombed this shit right now? And then he hit that shot, I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have thought that shit.
Bro. Fucking Vladdy, dog. He was like, oh, y'all struggling? Here we go. That's right.
Now, you know what was the fire part about that game, too? When we all was standing there, like, I think the bottom of the 7th, just watching that shit, when we was standing up. Like, that shit was like a moment, too, though.
Oh, yeah. That was Judge's last stand.
Son, cause the whole place just clears out after that. Like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Nah, I'm going fuck home.
Fuck this shit.
Them niggas saw that fly out almost go yard, and they was like, okay.
But a part of me ain't want to leave because I've been to Yankee games where like they came back from shit like that. But I don't know. I felt it in the air though. I was like, nah, we could just.
Nah, they wouldn't come back. From
Yeah,
that.
we could just dip. Fuck that.
I'm way up in the clouds. Somebody gon' have to come get me. The flick of the wrist is a bust down. Don't you ask what it costs, it's expensive.